Welcome to Revise with me. Grab your pen, paper, tablet, phone, whatever you use to make notes, and we can get started. If you'd like to support my channel, please PayPal me. Hello and welcome to Revise with me. In this video we're going to look at A Christmas Carol, focusing in on the themes. So as you can see, we've got plenty of equipment here. So first thing that I'm going to do is take my phone and I am going to set myself a timer. So for what I'm doing today, I think probably 5 minutes. We'll see how I go with that. 5 minutes just to recap on those themes. So when I'm ready, I'll hit start, and I'll also pop this onto airplane mode so I'm not going to be distracted by my friends chatting or tweets coming through or whatever it is. So we'll pop that on. I've got my drink, I've got water, I've got a cup of coffee, I've got some tissues over here, so there's no excuses. I shouldn't need to wander off for any reason. I mean, to be fair, I'm only doing 5 minutes, so I should be able to concentrate for that length of time. Right, so let's pop that airplane mode on, and 5 minutes, here we go. So I've got the York Notes study guide here, and this is what I'm going to use to take my notes. If you haven't got it, don't worry, because I've got it here for you. If you have got it, go and grab it now. Make sure you've got a pen as well so you can be taking the notes along with me. So we've saved the section here, part 4, themes and context and settings. So I'm just going to pop that up in my chair for now, my book chair. Let's pop this out of the way. We might need our textbook at some point, but probably not, since we're only going for a quick go. And let's get started. So what I'm going to do is a mind map. Some people like mind maps, other people aren't so keen. I find it's a really nice way to get started, especially for quick revision. So it might not always be the neatest thing you're going to end up with at the end, the neatest document, but it should be nice and clear for you and should be quick to glance back at. The reason why I like to use the big paper is it just makes it easier for me, and I think you can fit more on and you can add back into it if you need to. So the first theme that's mentioned in the York Notes book is change. So can everybody think about how change relates to A Christmas Carol? And we're really thinking here about the character of Scrooge, aren't we? So initially he's very negative about Christmas, but eventually as the novel progresses we can see that he changes. So it changes in terms of his attitude. Okay, we could add a quote in there, but I think we'll save that for another time. Remember, in the preface, so remember the preface right at the beginning before the story actually starts, Dickens tells us that he wants us to accept his message and change our own attitudes. And he was trying to make people be more charitable, really. Okay, right, we'll have a quick look at the next one, which we have got is responsibility. So we can see there's a clear link between those two themes. So it's a nice idea to put them together here. And just, I like to know that they are linked, so we'll just add that in here. Right, so in the novel, along with his preface, it was all about trying to make us realise that we've got responsibility for those around us. If we think about what Fred says about Christmas as a time when men and women think of people below them as if they were really fellow passengers to the grave and not another race of creatures bound on other journeys. Okay, so it's about realising that a community is made up of individuals, but that we can all work together and support each other. Okay, so again we're thinking about how this one relates to the context and the Victorian era. Okay, so you might want to recap on that as well. Okay, so we haven't got long left now, just over a minute. So the next one we're going to pop in is education. Okay, key theme in lots of Dickens' novels, and it's because he wants to sort of suggest that society needs to educate young people in order to solve many of the problems that he saw around him, poverty and so on. So he uses the characters, the two children, ignorance, do you know the other one? Ignorance and want, in order to do this, describing them as yellow, ragged, wolfish. So lots of nice adjectives there that we could add on if we've got a little bit more time, or we'll do that when we come back to it. And they are used to show that we need to beware not educating young people. And it's that he regards ignorance as even more dangerous than poverty. And the emotive language he uses here, so that scowling, wolfish, beware, doom, all of those add into this idea that education was very important. Okay, so 5 minutes, we've made a little start, and as you can see, we just got down some basic details, and we can now flesh these out by adding some quotations in the future, and also thinking there's a few more themes, so maybe we need another 5 minutes on this. Alright then, I really hope that's helped. If you've got any questions, use the comment section below, and as always, like and subscribe.